We did a presentation today for the community. That was good. So JB and I kind of like described who we were, some of our art, how we met, why we're here and what we're doing.
We're coming from Chicago, which is in the Midwest of the United States.
That's me, JB. I also make sculptures. They're a little dark and creepy.
I am CB.
This is where I live. It's called Trans-Amoeba.
So we got to meet some of the people from the community. We got to meet our translator.
艺术家聚集的社区，那他就住在右上角的地方。
This is our crew of people, the beginning of the crew, I should say, and we've grown now. But and then on the far left is Bebop, who started Monster Wheel with me. My dream that I started or came up with at my first Burning Man was based on my favorite childhood toy, which we call a Big Wheel. Came up with some basic sketches with a good friend of mine, Jason. And this is a picture of our very first race between me and the co-founder, and I won.
那这个是他们的第一场竞赛，那他说非常重要的是因为他赢了。
Some of the group members were really excited. They were working on their own plans, and this little kid, he was like drawing his own version of this like giraffe tall bike.
They want to change everything about the snail bike, which is fine. They sent us drawings, we found a way to build them, and now it looks like they want to make them build bigger and, you know, whatever. I'm extremely excited to collaborate with these people.
Now that we've had our first meeting with the community, we get to have our first meeting with Gordon, the head honcho here at the Dream Community.
We discussing about is we talking about a workshop.
So we were thinking like space.
About like a Burning Man, right?
Yeah.
They have naked girl here, naked girl.
Yes, you need to get naked, girl.
Okay.
So we were thinking like
How about
the
the
door
Mutant?
would be like an airlock, and then we have all the planets hanging down, and you know, depending on what the tent is made out of, we need ventilation in there. So if we made like spaceports just out of like bamboo.
I have a little stuffed monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, a spacesuit.
Space monkey.
A projection screen projecting on the side of the tent. Stuff, you know, space stuff. Star Wars, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Give me a computer. I'm sure you know Spock and Kirk. Yeah.
Aliens.
Why?
Yeah.
The pop culture doesn't work very well.
Yeah. Pop culture. Yeah.
When you working here, what's your costume?
When I'm working here, not that. It looks like the next 2 weeks we're gonna concentrate on setting up the shop. I wasn't really interested in spending a bunch of time creating a theme for my shop. You know, I felt like I came here to build tall bikes, or not just tall bikes, but bikes in general. I'm here to build bikes, not to decorate. But now that I took a nap and I ate some food, now I understand why Gordon is asking us to create that environment. Because that is something that will transcend language and allow people here in the community to, you know, want to come and work with us and be interested in what we're doing regardless if they can understand what we're saying.
So to celebrate the fact that things are starting to move along in some sort of a slow fashion, our friend Chico from Seattle brought us out to our first night market. At the beginning of the night market, there was this beautiful temple, so we took some time to look around inside. This was our first temple in Taiwan, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. I love that there's dragons and phoenixes and cats, all different sorts of creatures inside. And there were all these cool little Buddha statues that I guess families purchase to help bless and give good fortune to their family. So after taking a look around for a while, we went into the night market, Raho Street Market, which means owl.
So the art market's really cool. It's filled with all these different kind of crafts, food, and different kinds of items. And then there was this really cool guy from Japan who's does this special kind of beaded glass, and he's the last one in the world that does it, according to our glass master friend Chico. And I gotta say now, my favorite thing that I ate was octopus balls. It's not what it sounds like. It's actual octopus surrounded by like a donut.
Hey, what's up?
YouTube! Finally, we get to go out and get some materials to start building some stuff with. We went to the junkyard today, which was a lot of fun, and started to recycle bikes. There's really no bicycles here, which surprises me. It's 98% scooters. Scooters everywhere. Like everyone has 2 scooters like we have 2 TVs. And we were extremely lucky to find 2 bikes that were identical. So now those are going to be the top parts of the tall bike. And then now we just have to find 2 similar frames for the bases.
Going for supplies was a bunch of fun. We got to climb around on a bunch of metal piles, and we seemed to kind of worry a bunch of people who told us to be careful. Duh.
And this isn't my first time crawling around on a pile of junk to look for stuff.
But I think the camera kind of tweaks some of the people out. Returning home, we got to see our second temple. This time we were with our artist liaison, Joe, and he got to explain a little bit more about the rituals they do there.
No. Good. Good. Dark. Wish. Good. Okay.
So after we got home from getting our supplies, I was finally ready to start building some stuff. I just had to give our shop goat Ma a quick snack.
But instead of getting to work, it seems like we're going to head down south about 4.5 hours, and me and JB are going to be driving this dragon float in a parade. So we hop in a car with Joe, which is a little bit scary, but you can drink in the car in Taiwan, which makes JB pretty darn happy. Then we get to the Dream Mall, which has no relation to the Dream community, and it's a really surreal experience as we go looking for a place to sleep. We find a room in the AV room on the 8th floor. We get to see a couple of the floats getting ready before the parade tomorrow, and it seems like it's going to be a really great time. But I think this is the best time to end.
Of myself, just like sugar in your veins.
I don't.
How many girlfriends in America?
So not
Facing the camera. No, 2.
5.
You're gonna get me in
He
trouble.
takes the weekends off.